For the first time in 2026, I'm able to say this 3 times in a row. You can put it in the win column. Good guys win 4-3 in overtime over the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm Jake. I can't skate, and this is a Flames hockey game day recap. Oh, there's so many people freaking out about this, and I don't really get it. I mean, I get it. I understand what you want, but there's so many positive things happening that I would hope you'd be able to swallow what's going on. Not to mention, last night's game, for stretches, was not the Flames at their best. For the first half of the first period, the Flames were actually being absolutely dominated by the Lightning. This could have been over quickly if it wasn't for a heroic performance from Devin Cooley. Like, honestly, again, before Sportsnet was even done displaying lineups, he had to make an absolutely incredible rebound save 30 seconds in. And the Flames were generating nothing. Like, this looked like it was gonna be bad. Especially when over 7 minutes in, off a failed clear by Zane, and Point gets a chance. Cooley makes a save. Gage Gonzalez gets the rebound, drops it off to Ryan McDonough, who puts it through his screen and scores. And it's 1-0 Bolts. But after that, the Flames find their legs a bit and had a very much better second half of the first. And it builds and it builds. And eventually, it's Victor Olofsson. Aaron Govich wins the battle behind the net, does a good job protecting the puck. Him and Zach Whitecloud work really well, keeping the puck in the corner, and Sharon Govich gets it out to Victor Olofsson with an absolute laser beam into the top corner. This was in and out so fast. It was one of those weird ones where the crowd didn't really react, the horn didn't go off, and then everybody realized it went in. The Flames kind of had their hands up. It looked like they saw it, but nobody in the rink really reacted until it was called the goal by the refs. This was an incredible shot by Olofsson for his 13th. It really makes you jealous of the Avalanche if this was somebody they were willing to lose in the Nazem Kadri trade, because this guy can play. He may or may not be staying here, but whether he's staying here or not, he's either gonna be a good complementary piece for the kids as a shooter they can distribute to, or he's going to be a valuable trade piece either at next year's deadline or the draft. Either way, this was excellent, and it's 1-1. And then, what's becoming the new top line for now, Gridin with Coronato and Frost goes to work right off the next face-off. Coronato comes in on the sideboards, and 2 Lightning players go to him. They completely lose Morgan Frost in the slot. Matt Coronato makes a wonderful pass, and Frost finishes beautifully. Morgan Frost has 17 goals, despite having a not-so-great period, which the Flames even admitted in their intermission interviews in the building. They lead the Lightning, but not before Devin Cooley makes one more highway robbery on the Lightning with 4 seconds left. It's a 2-on-1, and it's a beautiful pass across. And Cooley not only comes across, but gets his blocker up to the top of the net. It's an amazing save with seconds to go in the first. And the Lightning probably deserve a little better. The Flames were pretty opportunistic, but away we go. And the second period, it starts honestly in a very similar manner. Early in the second, Devin Cooley stops a rifle of a shot from Darren Radish, and then he stops Anthony Cirelli point blank on the rebound. He had a great game yesterday, and he had to, because the bolts keep coming. And this time it's Brayden Point, uncovered on the rush. Flames had some gap control issues, and he makes a great save and no rebound on Brayden Point and keeps the Flames in the lead. And then, about 7 or 8 minutes into the second, the Flames start coming again. Morgan Frost gets a chance at another goal, and it gets absolutely robbed by Johansson. And then, on the next rush up the ice for the Flames, Hunter Brustevich makes a great play to clear the zone, get it up to Blake Coleman, who gets it across to Michael Backlund, who normally stops up and looks for a pass, but I guess not today. He decides to go old school and winds up the slap shot, and he gets absolutely all of it. It's another bomb. He looks like prime Dion Phaneuf, slamming it into the top corner short side on Johansson, and it's 3-1 Flames. After that, we get into a bit of an ebb and flow game for a while, because after going down 3-1, the Lightning push again, and we get another stunner from Devin Cooley, as Brayden Point is covering for his defenseman at the top of the zone, takes a shot on net. Gage Gonzalez with a beautiful high slot deflection. He even catches Cooley leaning the wrong way, but somehow he leans back, gets his glove out, and reacts just in time to get this deflection. I'm not doing it justice. Cooley is going the wrong way, reverses himself, and makes a glove save on this deflection. It's Devin Cooley's day, because this doesn't go in. And then a few minutes later, the Lightning keep coming, and they're having a good battling shift. And it comes to Radish, and he shoots once, and Cooley stops him again, and it gets worked back around and comes back to Darren Radish. And this time he beats Devin Cooley, and it's 3-2. And the Lightning do look like they're coming for the Flames at this point. But then the Flames catch Lightning in transition with less than a minute to go. It's Farabee to Backlund over to Coleman, and he scores. And the Flames restore their 2-goal lead. But wait! Stop me if you've heard this one before. The Lightning challenge for offside, and it's determined that the Flames were offside. So, for the 4th time in 3 games, the Flames have a goal taken off the board, and we go into the 3rd period with the Flames up 3-2. The Lightning play some pretty good, desperate hockey in the 3rd, and are probably the better team. Flames get a couple of looks, but the Lightning are really coming. And at one point in the 3rd period, with the Flames still in the lead 3-2, it's actually Hunter Brustevich making a save for Devin Cooley, who's down and out. Like, the amount of desperation and effort we're seeing, especially from the young players, is extremely impressive. But with just over 4 minutes to go, After a few different bobbles, including one by Devin Cooley playing the puck, it eventually comes to Blake Coleman, who gets stripped by Yanni Gourde, and Yanni Gourde gets it out front to Pontus Holmberg, who doesn't get very much of it, and it might also deflect off Ole Motto a little bit, and it sort of floated over Devin Cooley and in the net. It's a bounce, but the Lightning earned it, and the game is tied late, and we're going overtime. But not for long, because here comes Matvei Gridin. That's right, Matvei Gridin wins another game for the Flames. Not directly, but he does all the work. He fights past Moser, muscles his way by him, uses his whole big hulking frame, protects the puck, gets a backhand pass out to Strome, who's also been great as a Flame. Strome shoots. It's one Johansson and one half back, because Strome doesn't get a great shot away, but it sneaks through him, and after Matvei Gridin's heroic effort to get by Moser, this deserved to be the winner, and the Flames do win 4-3, and they've won 3 in a row, and some of you are not very happy about it. But here's the thing. You asked for the vets to get traded. The Flames have traded Rasmus Anderson, they've traded Nazem Kadri, they've traded Mackenzie Weegar. You asked them to play the kids. Guess what? Hunter Brstevich played this game and was great. Matvei Gridin has been a force for the Flames. Matt Coronato may have found a line mate. And Morgan Frost, he's not super young, but he's really completed the chemistry of that trio. We have Zane Parekh, and we had Devin Cooley, a guy who nobody had any faith in as the backup, playing this game, and he's been excellent. Guess what? They made the trades. The kids are playing, and they're winning, and that's good for the kids. The fact that we're seeing these great efforts from the kids is amazing. It's great for their development. And you know what? They're still gonna lose games. 6 of our remaining 12 games are on the road. And we're 10, 22, and 3 on the road, as well as the fact that we still have to play the Avalanche 3 times. We have to play the Kings. We have to play the Stars. I am not worried about our draft position, and it is time to think more about that than about results necessarily. I'm not concerned about it. They're gonna lose some games. It's inevitable with the schedule they have. And we're seeing so many good, positive things for the future that I can't possibly imagine being upset at this. Let me know what you thought of the game yesterday. Let me know what you think of the chemistry with the kids. Let me know if you think this is good for their development or we should be fully focused on the lottery. Do all the YouTube things. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers before the draft. And as always, go Flames.